from this year after they barely got by Orlando and they got drilled. Now, listen, I understand Jared Allen was out, but they got drilled.
Like, I think it's
now,
funnier
Porzingis did not play.
when you guys
Porzingis played the one game against Dallas in the finals. He was the best player on the court. So if you add Porzingis to obviously Tatum and Brown and Holiday and what they have off that bench, and
you're missing it.
Derek White, they are not beating the Boston Celtics in a playoff series. No way.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
We said the number 1 threat to the Boston Celtics. Now, when you get to the series, we can debate back and forth. But the
number 1 threat to Boston Celtics is Jason Tatum's hubris. Number 1. Woobity woo, wabada weeby da weeby da weep, wabada sheeba da sheeba da sheep, umada beeba da beep, humada beeba da weep, humana, humada beeba da weep, humana, humada beeba da weep. Cool. And we're live, my dog. And we're live, my dog. Woo! Welcome back to the stream, people. And myself. Predominantly myself. Okay. That's terrible. Let's do it to where it doesn't, like, tip the whole thing over. Yeah, that's gonna tip the whole thing over regardless. There you go. Okay. I mean, alright. I'm not mad at this. Just trying to get my setup good. Actually, no, we're not gonna enable that news source. Anyway, so today we are going to be playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, I didn't even know we'd find ourselves here in this spot to begin with you. Hold on, let me mute my music here. So I did not know this day would be coming to where we could play Monster Hunter Wilds here on stream / YouTube. But here we are. And I'm excited. And the reason why I'm excited is because this game, it's like one I've grown with. Well, this series, rather, is a series I've grown up with since, like, truly since, I want to say, the PSP one, which was, it wasn't 2G, what was it? Monster Hunter. It was the one with the Nakrakuga, whenever it was first came out. I just can't remember what it was. 2D Ultimate, 3D Ultimate, no, something. But that's what kind of started the hype train for me, and then I kind of just kept up with it ever since, in different iterations. Not every iteration, but I would say like most iterations. Which, speaking of iterations, did I bring the drink? Okay, put my drink order, perfect. But yeah, so we're in this, and this time around, we were able to connect a controller. Look at that. See, PlayStation 4 controller. So, instead of doing keyboard and mouse for Monster Hunter Wilds, we're actually going to do a controller. So I'm here for that. But yeah, man, we're here. Alright, let's see. Birthday. Yeah, y'all are going to get to see my actual birthday. It is June 22. And then I'm a 90s child. Of course. I have agreed to the foolishness that they have me agreed to. LBT thank you bonuses. Cool. Okay. Controller button icons. Wow. Let's see here. B would want to be circle for me, so I don't want type 4. Yeah, type 4 makes sense. Okay. Confirm button is X. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we're chilling. Okay, so just while facing the screen head on until there's no difference between the light and dark areas in the green pattern. So there's a difference. Until there's no difference, which would be like right around. So 0 would be no difference. Okay, I see what you're saying. How would it be like probably around 4? Like 15. Do that. Yeah, audio mixing for headphones. Yeah. Push to talk, keyboard only function. Sure. So we got desk, and then we got living room. I see, just subtle enhancements for the text. That's cute. Anyway, I won't need that because we're on a desk. Colorblindness, I don't have any. Arachnophobia. Off does not adjust the appearance of small monsters or endemic life with arachnid or insect-like features. Adjust the appearance of small monsters to accommodate players with arachnophobia. That's actually pretty dope. Don't have to worry about me with that. Motion sickness reduction. I don't have to worry about any of those. Sure. Love it. Alright. This game uses autosave feature. Yeah. Ooh, caught my cam. Alright, Monster Hunter Wilds. We are here, baby. What? It's kind of insane to think, actually. Hold on, let me move this guy slightly out of the way, but still getting light. Then move this guy. Boom. We're killing it. Oh, fuck. Alright. Okay. A little bit of a delay here. It's not the worst delay, but it's enough of a delay. But, we'll deal with it. Star game, maybe. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Hey, yo, dude. Nah, man. Yeah, I wouldn't yell like that if I was him, man. The Forbidden Lands, a region that was split off from civilization over 1,000 years ago. Okay. 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 Sheesh. Sand meat. Sand meat, coach. All right, let's go. Hunter. All right, what presets we got? Sheesh, we got some bags, okay? Hold on now. Type. Okay. So, as much as we'd love to be a thick mamacita, we're gonna start with number 6. Now, hairstyle. We're gonna go with hey, pigtail vibes now. Let's see here, because women look be getting some fire hairstyles, but Jerry curl vibes, like Slick Rick. Nah. Got the shamrock. Let's see here. I could do the fro, but that's like Afro Samurai, 2 on the nose. Nice fade, can't go wrong. Not mad at that. Ooh. Okay, 15 so far is the winner. Or 12. See, 15's fire. 12, fire. 14, cool. It's not bad. I'm just not a fan of short hair. Damn, we can do the bald look, bro. I'm not mad at bald either. Nah. We rocking this. What? I didn't even know they did it. Had here like, let's go. Come on, niggas. Really holding it down. Finally, we got some shit that niggas can really rock with. Monster Hunter. Thank you for giving niggas something. Anyway, still can do more. I mean, there's still a variety of shit you could add it. But hey, I'm not mad at this. Alright, now every game I play, if you know me, or RPG anyway, which most of y'all don't, so you are gonna figure it out. We do white hair. Is that? I actually think that's cool. What? Cool. Cool. All right. Like right here. Cool. That's kind of like where I'm at. Let's see here. Eye color. Okay, I'm kind of. Let's go physique. We got muscle mass. Yep. All maxed out. Let's see, makeup, face paint. The shank scar. Okay. Yeah, that works. Alright, let's hear the voice real quick. No. So that's confident, graceful, confident. Clothing type, innerwear. Probably gonna rock with, yeah, brother. Here. Thank you. Okay. 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 Okay, okay. I'm actually not mad at this. Alright, cool. We got the fit. We got the drip. We'll be fine. Wait, is that all? That's all leg? That's crazy. That's what I had? Wow, y'all. I just realized I could have just used my beta test transformation. Alright, cool. Palico. Beta test transfer. I'm mad. I used all that time when I could have just done this. Wheel it though. Alright. My name shall be the one and only Enya Bear. You know it. Palico. Our Palico. For those of you who know, every Palico we've had has been some level of pochi, mochi, or something like that. Display some, because I'm familiar with the game pretty much. Choose whether to allow certain choices to display more than once. This steady game. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Saving game and we active. Oh, that transition was nice. This transition was nice. Not gonna lie, I like that. Windward planes, baby. Okay. AKA, I'm going in blind. Let's go, baby. What? We coming in with sauce? Man. Oh, damn. We're about to get into it. This kind of reminds me of Monster Hunter 4. Look key. I forget which one it was, but it was the one with like started in the sand area. Ooh. Let's go, Pochi. Come on, baby. Locked in. Let's go. First of all, let's talk how Pochi did that. Alright, main mission chapter 1, Desert Trotter. Okay. Okay. Damn, these niggas are all around, bro. What? Sheesh. All right. Okay. So it seems like our little pet guy knows what he's doing, so I ain't gotta worry too much about this. Cop being guardrailed. I don't mind it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm supposed to grab her? Okay, so I do L2, then I fire. Wow, I am doing so bad right now. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, we're clipping through. We somehow clipped through the game. All right. Somehow, in some way, I think we clipped through the desert floor. Yo. What the heck is going on? Nigga, what's going on? All right. I have no idea what's happening, so I'm kind of just rolling with the punches. Okay. Okay. All right. Whoa. Okay. Yo. Okay. Woo. Hey, my weapon. Sheesh. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty intense. Okay. Definitely one of the first things we're gonna do. Sure, whatever. One of the first things we're gonna do is get our items up in this game. Because I used to be like very meticulous on like having all my demon drugs, armor skins, it's pretty much all the buffs just ready to go. So the first half of this game, we are definitely going to be focusing on just getting our equipment up to par. I'm with you, Alma. Alright. Okay, so hopefully we don't glitch through the desert again. That was tough. Alright, let's see if we can do... Okay, cool. That's how we keep up with our potions. Alright, yeah, let's figure out the controls here. Yeah, let's bring the camera speed hella down. Alright, let's try all that. Okay. Alright, that camera feels a little bit better. Alright, dope, dope, dope. Okay, now I'm mad at it. Now... we're going to test out the graphics settings. Ah, see, that's the issue. We're set on ultra. We're not doing ultra. We're doing high. All right. Okay. Now I'm at the sound output. All right. All right, cool. Feels smoother. All right, let's talk to her. Of course, I've decided on a weapon. There are 14 weapon types that a hunter can use on a hunt, each with its own unique attacks and handling. The great sword features slow, heavy movements. Each strike packs a punch. This we know. But unfortunately, I already know. All right, we're going to equip ourselves with the hammer. All right. Oh. What the heck is going on? Interesting. Okay. All right, let's see. Mount the skelet. And then move automatically towards your objective. Hold up, let me adjust that. Which is pretty dope. There we go. Ooh. but you could. All right, brother. Let's go. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Missing out on some good damage there, but that's fine. You know what I mean? Okay. 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 Let's go. All right. Okay. Camera's kind of being wonky for me, but that's fine. We're still making it happen. Let's go. Focus mode. All right. Let's go. Oh. Charge that a little bit. Hit them back legs a little bit. And then, let's go. Charge, come on, come on, charge. Let's go, all right. Breaking some parts, breaking some parts, breaking some parts. Let's go. Let's go. Double wounds. No. Let's go. Alright, repeatedly attacking the same part of the wound opens a wound. Use focus mode to target wounds. Correct. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Got one wound. My second wound. Okay. Okay, press R while holding L2 to perform a focus strike. Oh. Nope, nope. Bring that back, bring that back, bring that back. It seems the controller's also enacting like... Okay, I need the controller to stop doing all whatever it's doing right now. Like, y'all are experiencing me having technical difficulties real time while also having to still do this, which I'm relatively impressed with. Okay. Alright. Bro, what is this? What is this? What is happening? Okay. Oh, there's one on the booty. Oh, there you go. Wound booty destroyed. Okay, side. Yeah, I need to sharpen my weapon ASAP. I'm like just going to like the bone of the sharpness. Okay, I need to figure out why it keeps on switching to this communication deal. That's like kind of crazy. Okay, I might have to not do controller for the simple sake that controller is like janking out. Alright, cool. While I was moving to a new area, cool. I'm rarely ever going to do that, but you know, I'm familiar. Alright, my sacred. And then, brother. Dude. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, he recognized me. Alright. Dude, stop. What the freak, dude? Alright. Okay. Alright, on the bright side, if that happens to me again, I know how to exit out of it super quick. Which is start. Wow, okay. Okay, it might just be the freaking controls I selected for this game. Okay. Okay. Alright, Buggy, get off me, get off me, get off me. Wow. Dude, get off me, get off me, get off me. Okay. Alright, come on, 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 come on. Load up, load up, load up. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're just gonna keep on going until we get stagger. Oh my goodness. This is so tilting right now. This may have been because I clicked Type 4 thinking because I'm on a PlayStation 4 controller that was the right one. Oh, this is so horrible. First of all, shout out to Pochi really holding it down while his owner is just having a horrible day at the office. Let's get some carbs in though. Hold up, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up, let's get some carbs in real quick. I want to get some carbs in, brother. And carve that guy, carve that guy, carve that guy. We're still hunters, you know what I mean? Like, we gotta get stuff. For some reason, though, this camera is like extremely sensitive. Okay. All right. Real quick. I'm gonna use the restroom. Give me a second. Okay. Alrighty. Back at it again. Okay. So one thing we're going to do, we're going to actually switch the graphical fidelity to low. Let's see what the lowest does. So this is the lowest graphic fidelity. Not exactly the nicest to look at, but for your boy to keep the gameplay smooth, we're going to rock at this. Okay, and then also too, type 1, hold this to open chat log, hold. Okay. Okay. I'm lost because, okay. You know what it is? It's because okay, so I disconnected that guy from there. So now Oh, so if it's not connected to the... Okay. Sensitivity to camera sensitivity. Okay. Okay. Not doing too bad. I feel bad though, because now what's it called? Old homie had enough time to like rest, but it's okay. Okay. Okay, so this guy's around the corner. Alright. Let's, wow, right there. Okay. Didn't take as much as I thought, but you know. And relatively anticlimactic because of all the technical issues, but you know, we're gonna get through it. Worst case scenario, I'll play on the keyboard and mouse if it does continue to be a crazy issue. Because I think it's hard. So holding out start. So this is Aim Slinger. See, that's wild because the controller is also... Okay, how about this? So what if I only want to connect the controller? Okay, let's see this. Let's see here. Okay. That's interesting. So L1, hold on. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. So whenever I hold L1 and then either the right trigger like this guy. Huh, interesting. Okay. Anyway, what did I get? I got a Catacabra certificate. Alright, so there's something to make a weapon with. Scale, jaw. So another certificate, scale, cool, herbs, raw meat, earth crystal, boom. Alright, cool. No feint, which is good. Okay. What's going on over here? Okay. Before you do that, it's because I'm that nigga, bro. Don't worry about it. Sheesh. Something about a woman in armor, man. I don't know. Sheesh, what? Who is she? See, I'm not gonna lie, man. These Monster Hunter character designs have been pretty nice this season. Look, a little dude over there with the glasses. Yo, them glasses hard. What? I know y'all peeped them. Of course not. Shit. Thank you would be nice. Can't get. It's like an under. It's like an upside down depot. Yes, sir. Yeah. Called California. Now I'm kidding. What happened back there? Where's your village? Can you tell us more about Sacred? I mean, I guess I could fuck it. Fuck my deep ass voice. That's one way to look at it. Test out the audio real quick. 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 Hold on. It's just real.
Huh?
Dog.
Sorry. I don't remember ever hearing that name before. But our elder, she might know something.
Okay, so welcome. It's your boy Fanny Bear, aka Natty, aka that nigga. But apparently I'm not that nigga because up until right now, this whole entire time, the game audio has been on mute. That's insane. That's insane. Nevertheless, I'm probably going to fast forward here to this point of the game. So for those who didn't or want to see the gameplay up until this point, I don't even know if you should, because I was having so many technical difficulties, and I may still after this point. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to constantly stop pulling up the communication bar, which it seems I'm doing it with like L1 and right stick, some combination of that. So I'm gonna have to figure that out, like how to actually like troubleshoot the actual settings that on there on the controller. But yeah, a little annoying that I gotta go do all the configuration of all that. And then we're not on NVIDIA GeForce right now, so because we're not on NVIDIA GeForce, we don't just have a computer that has like the highest or latest of graphical fidelity. So I had to pick Shadow, because Shadow is the only cloud gaming software right now that can run Monster Hunter. Oh, not the only, but one of the very few that can run Monster Hunter Wilds. And the one that just seemed to be the most easiest, and the brand seemed to be trusting, which so far has been a solid experience. Only downside is we have to run the game on the lowest graphical setting because it can't really keep up with this game on its high graphical setting. Which, okay, whatever. And then to factor that in, we're also, you know, streaming this over the internet, so there's always that aspect of everything, but it's a little annoying because I feel it's such a simple fix, but I also remember I muted it because I was waiting to fix the game audio, so it's like, I just gotta be more on my shit with that. But now that we're all caught up, just for those who didn't know, we're on an excursion to this place called the Forbidden Lands, which apparently separated from the Monster Hunter civilization thousands of years ago. And some kid was found by the leading expedition leader and the crew that I'm currently with right now. And they're like, oh, this kid's a part of an ancient tribe that's here. We should come back and reunite them. And the beginning of the game starts where we're about to reunite the kid, and we find some other kid being chased by a bunch of monsters. And that's when like our gameplay started. So right now we just got done slaying our first monster, which was like a catacabra, I want to say it was. Wasn't too crazy. Also, we're a hammer main family here. If you're not a fan of the hammer, I'm sorry. Luckily, our secondary weapon will be the longsword, so, you know, there'll be a couple occasional, you know, runs that will run that, but outside of the hammer and the longsword, I don't see myself messing around with other weapons this time around, but, I'm open to it. I really am. I'm not against it.
How did you end up in that situation back there?
Oh, it was all my fault. I was careless. I was helping Nona with riding practice, and a giant toad snuck up on us. I told Nona to run for it while I got its attention, but when my sacred and I tried to get away, he slipped, and we fell into that cave. And so, who exactly are the two of you?
Oh, right. We must have really surprised you earlier.
Forgive me for my lack of understanding, but do you use those tools? I've never seen anything like that before.
Weapons, my boy.
Back where we're from, specialists use these tools to protect others from large creatures. With the understanding that they're never to be brandished at other people, of course. Oh Only those with special permission are allowed to use them.
Tools? Specialists? Permission? It's all new to me. But I'm just glad you were there.
Cool.
It won't do to keep you talking. Let's take a look at those wounds.
True. Get healed up, me
Why don't
boy.
we have a look around base camp?
Sheesh, Pochi always down to explore. I'm liking it. I like where your head's at, Pochi. Nice.
Where should we go first?
Let's see. It's a good question. Let's kind of look around. Let's just talk to people. Let's talk to our homegirl, Gemma.
Welcome back, Hunter. Looking good out there.
So are you.
Thanks for looking after Nata and the other kid. Oh, a nice throw back there.
What can I say? I come in handy. Well, I got everything set up and ready to go. What'd you think?
At the smithy, you can use any to upgrade and make materials,
It's
of
not
course.
ideal, but I can make do. Especially since we might be on the move soon. But don't you worry. I can still make anything you need to succeed out in the field. And if you got materials, I can make you something. If you don't have enough, I got you covered.
You do now. Alright, let's
Got something
see.
in mind?
A hunter's armor is made of 5 parts, forged even more powerful. Yeah, I know this. Each armor has 2 versions. They each have the same stats, so choose whichever suits your style best. Register equipments to forge on your wish list. Armor made from catacarpal have 5 defense in your default armor. So much armor. Okay, let's look at some of these sets because my homie Rod was dope enough to let me kind of catch a peep of some of these.
Yo.
That's what that kid looks like. Not a fan. What about the bone kit? Classic, but not it. Oh, hunter gatherer, group skills. Okay. I lose divine blessing and stun resistance, but in return, all right, let's. Okay, so what is flexible leathercraft? Increases gathering speed. It prevents knockback when gathering or carving. Item effect duration. Greatly increases eating speed. Okay, so this is very much a hunter's gatherer's kind of kit. Okay. And then this one is more of.
Got something in mind?
Okay, so let's say I disconnected the controller just right now just to see something. Okay. I wanted to make this whole entire kit, but I can only make like 3 of these.
I'm ready to work.
Hold on, let me see.
Whoa.
How does each kit look, though? That's A. Yeah, I'm rocking with this. So I need Mystery Bone and Sharp Fang for the other stuff. Okay, cool.
Ready to get to work?
Yeah, equip the boy, equip the boy. Oh. Let's go.
Perfection.
Okay, baby. Loving the animation. Alright, we're going back to the controller. Mouse is eye. Alright.
Look good.
Of course, we're gonna make that a piece of armor.
Alrighty. Perfection.
Yeah. Alright. Quit. Course.
Look good. Alrighty.
Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Make me some weapons, Gemma. Make me some weapons, Gemma. Alright, now I just need a mystery bone and some sharp fangs, which, if only I could buy those. Let's see, what if we could forge Palico equipment? Just like your hunter Palico can equip equipment. Of course you can. How much better is this going to be, though? Defense better and water resistance with thunder resistance and ice resistance? I mean, the defense increases, so that's it.
Alrighty.
And I'll skip the animation for this one, I think, no? Oh, you can't skip the animation? Alright, is what it is. Or at least maybe not now.
Perfection.
There's the one for the board. Course equipped now.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty.
Ooh, ooh,
Perfection.
ooh. Alright. Alright.
I'm ready to work. Got something in mind?
Alright. We got a hammer. So in order to upgrade this hammer, we got...
Yaha.
Ooh, there's so many materials to really get. And look at this PL. Honestly, I do see myself in this game going for at least, oh, not at least, but just owning a lot of, if not the majority of hammers, even though not every hammer you're gonna want, especially because not every hammer is particularly good. But I'm gonna do my best to own as many as I possibly can that are favorable.
Got something in mind?
Well, hammers and longswords. Alright, but for now we're gonna hold off on all that.
Yeah, it was. Bumped you right off the ship and onto a secret. That took guts.
Hey, yeah.
And I've seen my fair share of guts. Wait, that came out wrong. My point is, seeing you jump off the boat brought back all kinds of memories.
Good memories, I hope.
Yeah, I used to go adventuring with a hunter just like you.
Okay, you ain't gotta tell me about your
Together
past
we toured
experiences.
the land, sea, and sky. It made me the adventuring junkie I am today.
All right. Kind of losing interest in general. Okay, I'm kidding.
That's enough chit chat.
Oh my gosh. Talking about past experiences. Woman, you're with me now. Our hunting crew is different. We do wild shit too.
Hey there.
What's good, youngin?
Oh, hello.
Right on up, young bug.
I guess I'm okay. I was so surprised when you jumped off the boat onto that bird thing.
Sacred, nigga. You from these lands?
Amazing.
You think so?
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, I hear you crossed the desert on foot.
That's pretty amazing too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Outside the tunnel, it was sand in every direction. Tashin, that's my father's friend, gave me some food and water. So I walked and walked until I couldn't go another step. I don't remember anything after that.
You were very brave.
I guess so.
So, what kind of things do you like?
Me? I don't really know. I liked the tea Alma made for us on the sand ship. It was sweet and smelled nice.
Let's talk
Okay.
again later.
Okay.
Seems like a chill kid. Not a cool in my book, Brody. Let's see who else we gotta talk to. Okay, this right stick camera though, not as fluid as I'd like it. See that? Very janky, but I mean, at least for the time being, until we get like our own super beefy PC setup or whatever, we're just rocking what we can, and we're gonna be using these cloud gaming services until then.
Davis unit. Here to stock up on provisions? Well, we're still in the process of getting set up.
Okay.
The support team is a little behind schedule, so I can't really provide any provisions. Sorry. But they should be here any time now. I'll get back to you after the meeting. Deal?
Just gotta talk to this dude back here. Dude, that camera is so fast. Okay, I gotta figure out what's controlling that camera, because that shit's... Okay. I don't know if it lets me control this. Yeah, okay, so that's weird. Yeah, I shouldn't be having any... aim assist? Yeah, I'm typical with that for now. Okay. We're just gonna have to be a lot more just subtle with our right stick movements in Monster Hunter Wilds, because there's enough of a, like, what's it called? There's enough of a latency to where it's just one of those things.
Well, look who it is.
I'm not gonna lie.
Show you put on back there.
Gemma and Olivia are waifus for me right now in this one. But Gemma's kind of losing me. We'll see.
Olivia. We'll be working together a lot on this expedition.
The pleasure's all mine. How'd you get roped into this expedition?
Oh, you don't know? My unit has a reputation for handling special assignments. I can already tell this is going to be quite the ordeal, but the rest of my unit is not too fussed.
Sounds like they trust you.
We have our objectives. The Keepers, the White Wraith. But there's more to the job than that.
Fair.
True hunters devote themselves to helping people. That's our calling. So wherever this journey takes us, let's answer that calling. Together. Our paths are many, but the destination is always the same.
So what else have you heard about me? I'm almost afraid to ask.
People say you're a solitary bird, that you prefer to work alone.
Not wrong.
So why'd you agree to a cooperative undertaking like this? Change of heart?
Just a bag, baby.
Changes something.
Well, you're here now. That's all that matters. I won't pry.
Appreciate that.
Have you been to the training area yet?
I'm not. The high performance barrel puncher is the perfect warning target practice to using different weapons. It even has unlimited consumable items. For sure. The far end of the Windward Plains base camp. It's also accessible by fast travel.
There's no better place to learn the feel of a weapon. Have a look when you get the chance. This dream we walk through is fragile. And only through constant self-betterment do we delay its end.
So they set up a training area, huh? Why don't we stop by? I think it's almost time for our meeting.
Yeah, it's almost time for our meeting.
All right, is everyone here?
Looks like it.
Avis unit, present.
Astrum unit, Rubrum unit, Turris unit, Ferrum unit, present.
Let's see. Provisions, research. We're here, for the most part.
Let's start with the good news. Thanks to everyone, we're off to an excellent start.
Okay.
Indeed, we've already made human contact.
The next thing to discuss is our short-term goals. We have two objectives: rescue the Keepers and locate the White Wraith that attacked their village. Unfortunately, the tunnel Nata used has collapsed, and we don't know any other way to find his people.
Any idea how long you were down there?
I walked for several days. I'm not sure which way. After a while, it all started to look the same.
Then we'll need to split up. Make our search as wide as possible.
Good deal. Except I think it'd be better if you held off until the support team arrives.
Interesting.
No objections here.
This project to survey the Forbidden Lands has been in the works for years. And now here we are, finally. Thank you all. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble.
It's all right, lad. We're in this together.
First things first, I think we ought to escort Nona and Isai back to their village, for safety reasons.
That seems wise. If we're lucky, someone there might have some information about the Keepers.
Why don't we stop by our tent and prepare before we go?
Of course, of course.
Hey, can one of you help me out? My stockpile of honey is running low.
Is it urgent? How bad do you need honey? And where the heck is the support team?
I told them where to find us.
Surely there's someone else that can take care of this?
Okay, what if... Oh, that feels so much better. Oh, so much better. Okay. Okay. For whatever reason, that just feels a lot better. Okay. I'm not mad at that at all. But I still gotta go to this trading area.
We should prepare while we are in base camp.
Our tent is over here. Well, behind us. But trading area is all the way over there. This is the main camp. Ah, that's where it is. I missed it by a bit. Okay. So this is where we're going to be for a decent amount, figuring out combos. Not right now, but... Well, actually a little bit right now. Just to kind of get a feel for it.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, your resident gym cat. Here to help you, for sure. Nice. So this is for firing the slinger.
Happy to lend a paw with all of you.
Alright. So we have R1, which is for focus blow. Alright. So if I did L1 applied. So L1 and right stick. Okay, so that's like L1. Okay, so only use R1 to dash. Yo. That's wild. What just happened? Wild. What just happened? Okay. Wild. What just happened? Hold up. Okay. I think. Hold up. I think the cloud thing I was using to play WILDS crapped out. 1 second. Let's see here. Oh, that's probably why it's not using, hold up. It might not be using my Ethernet connection, that's why. It might just be using my Wi-Fi connection. Let's go back here to network. We'll turn off Wi-Fi, so the only thing that could be used is Ethernet. And then we'll check again. Hold up, y'all. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, we're back. That's insane, yo. Okay. 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 Alright, we got an upswing. Okay, so X is evade. So, okay, X is evade, but it brings up the chat log. That's interesting. Okay. Huh. Okay. This is interesting. Like I shouldn't be having this many. What was your character? Yeah, like there really should be any issues with that. Like I have a good feeling it might have to be something I do in like. Okay. So I go into big band when I'm not moving, which makes sense. Oh, you can hold that up, sir. Okay, so you can hold back that upswing. So 1, 2, and then hold. Okay, so 1, 2, and then hold. Okay, so you can actually adjust the tempo of your upswing. So this is the normal upswing right here. And then you go into a charge. Interesting. So it's treating L2. For some reason, L2 is also being treated like O. Interesting. So this might be where my problem is, because multiple buttons might seem L2 is behaving like O. Like, interesting. Why is that? 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 Interesting. So then what if I did this? What if I just brought type 4 up to type 1? So this is Y. Okay, okay, okay. Interesting. Okay. So I think I am gonna still want type 5 controls. Oh wow, you can pause the game. That's pretty cool actually. Yeah, we're not gonna do type 1. We're gonna still do type 4. But it's like, okay, so I feel like this is a mixture. The issues I'm having are a mixture of like what the in-game settings are, and then the actual like what the controller setting is when it connects to the computer. So, just for the sake of this playthrough, I'm going to stop the Monster Hunter Worlds playthrough for the moment, because I don't want to haphazardly get into this, because I know I'm very capable of really going ham on this game, so I don't want to ruin the opportunity for that. And then also too, on the graphical fidelity, I'm not gonna have it on the lowest, just have it on like low. You know, that way there's some, yeah, that's a little better. Okay, y'all. So that's it for this stream. But we are going to be back either tonight, tomorrow, or this week. Back on Wilds, because I want to make sure I get this shit right, okay? So, right now, we're going to end stream a little earlier than planned. But I'm going to go on the back end and figure out what a lot of these issues are.